Hello everyone, thanks for joining us here on Horizon. Well, in true artistic fashion, Oklahoma's Summer Arts Institute comes from humble beginnings. With just $5,000 and the dream of a summer camp for the arts, in 1977, a group of civic leaders began what has become one of the country's premier arts academies. Creative minds from across the state come each summer to Quartz Mountain Lodge in Lone Wolf, Oklahoma to express and develop their artistic talent. Talent that is nurtured throughout the year by their school teachers. And each year, these same teachers have the opportunity to spend a long autumn weekend to find their own inspiration for the classroom. Blaine Singletary has our story.
Picturesque Quartz Mountain State Park in southwestern Oklahoma. Surrounded by nature and inspiration everywhere you look, it's seen by some as the ultimate creative hideaway.
When you pull over the hill and come into the mountains and see the lake and see the Performing Arts Center, you know that you're kind of removed from the outside world.
That's Libby Sublett. She teaches music at the Riverfield Country Day School and is also a camp counselor for the Oklahoma Arts Institute's annual summer camp.
You're somewhere different and you're somewhere special, you're somewhere quiet, and you're somewhere that you can really focus on what you need to do here. And going back out into the world, you feel re-energized to do the work that you're called to do.
Since 1977, the summer sessions at Quartz Mountain have brought in the most promising young artists. For 2 weeks, these students get to hone their craft with some of the greatest artists in the world. But this fall weekend isn't about them. Today, their teachers are the ones getting down and dirty with arts and crafts. Teachers like Rebecca Lowber-Collins.
It's an amazing place where we all get to create art, learn something new, have something inspirational to take back with our kids. And it's for us as much as it is for them.
Oklahoma public school teachers, regardless of their subject, get to take part in this long weekend of workshops and activities free of charge, thanks to the State Department of Education as well as the Oklahoma Arts Council. On paper, it serves as an extra dose of professional development, which admittedly looks quite different compared to other professions, as Adrian Day of Blanchard Elementary explains.
It's specifically geared towards artists, and artists have unique needs for professional development, and this suits us perfectly.
In many ways, the teachers, no matter how experienced they are, become students while they're here, and get the opportunity to take part in artistic disciplines from the visual to performance arts.
They are really good at figuring out ways to nurture the creativity in every learner. Whether or not your entry point is, oh my gosh, I'm really nervous about this and I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm here, or people who are studio artists.
Christina Picard is an art teacher at Westminster, an independent school in Oklahoma City. When we spoke with her, she was taking part in a poetry collage project involving a lot of English instructors as well.
There are things that we take back. Like every workshop I've participated in, I'm taking things back. And I'm already trying to figure out how to take this wax back and what I'm going to be doing with the collage with my high school kids.
She's well within her area of expertise here, but she says even after years of experience, she still finds herself off the deep end sometimes.
I've had other workshops where I'm the one who's really nervous. Like when I've done workshops that involve music and dance, I can't carry a tune and I have 2 left feet, but they make everyone feel good.
In that sense, the Fall Academy at Quartz Mountain helps teachers walk a mile in their students' shoes. At the same time, they're working with other teachers, networking and trading ideas to bring back to the classroom.
Teaching is sort of a lonely profession. We've got a chance to work with the kids, but you're the only adult in the room. And so there are times when you can just feel depleted. And this is a chance to sort of fill up your tank.
We caught up with Picard about a month later at Westminster School. Here, just like at Quartz Mountain, the arts are alive and well. The halls were adorned with student artwork, and they were all working hard on these contraptions.
Today in class, we were actually finishing up our mini golf courses. So this was a project that was an integration project between math and art.
ball rolls on an obstacle.
At Westminster, there's a strong emphasis on getting students thinking individually and working together. The teachers are really setting a strong example of that with projects like these that cross subject lines.
When they were in math, they were working mostly with graph paper. So they were thinking in terms of like a blueprint. The goal for the 5th grade team was thinking about this, I guess, from 2 prongs, right? Thinking about it mathematically and thinking about it aesthetically.
Picard says through these types of art activities, these kids are gaining skills that can't exactly be tested. These non-cognitive skills can often be forgotten when it comes to teaching to the standardized test, but she says they're just as much, if not more, important.
And those are the skills that have to do with perseverance and tenacity, or focus, getting along, cooperation, collaboration, all of those things that sometimes in our workplace as adults we take for granted.
Then the ball will come through here.
Picard says this is why getting arts in the classroom is important, and not just for students who want to be artists.
We're trying to figure out ways that we can weave it in meaningfully. Because realistically, we know we don't have kids who are going to be future artists. I mean, maybe a handful, but you're trying to figure out a way where this can be a lifelong thread in someone's life and maybe help give meaning to someone's life.
And she's looking no further than her time at Quartz Mountain for great ways to do that. Remember that poetry collage project?
In the springtime, the 5th graders here are going to be heading into a unit on poetry. I thought, okay, this is going to be a good way for us to lead into that. So I've never tried it. And the idea of a lot of 10-year-olds with a big pot of hot wax is vaguely alarming.
But another thing students are encouraged to do here is make mistakes. Even if this project doesn't pan out, the fact that they try to do it is most important at the end of the day. And putting all these educational and developmental benefits aside, having the arts in the classroom is just fun.
School should be fun. I mean, it should be hard work, but it should also be fun. It should be a place where kids look forward to going. So it's really important for them to be able to have a chance to coalesce and bring together all of the knowledge that they have. They like it.
Oh, that worked.
Now, when we return, my conversation with the executive director of the Oklahoma Arts Institute, Julie Cohen.